always good when you press live and then you hear, oh shit, usually from Yuban. I mean, everybody else was ready to go, and I don't know why there was an oh shit. I think we can all take an educated guess why there was an oh shit, but apparently
he'd be correct.
He was eating really quick and he needed some Pepto-Bismol. That song fucking gets embedded in my head. The heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Hey,
yes,
Pepto. Everybody knows.
I got that weak Wi-Fi signal again today.
Naturally. Shout out to Toby's shitty internet. No, we're not going to say the shitty, but
oh, it's shitty. It's shitty. It's okay.
But I feel like when we say it's shitty, then they're like, haha, let's make it shittier. But when we've been pretty good to it, I mean,
we'll show you shitty.
Yeah, you think that's good? Here, welcome back to 1987 with all those pixels. Speaking of pixels, this is nothing, but shout out, I'm going to get this out of the way, to the Deluxe Edition Network. Check them out, deluxeeditionnetwork.com. Podcast of the month. I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's a little bit of drama on the Deluxe Edition Network, or maybe there's just some technical errors, but the podcast of the month is just one right now. It's Quad Pro Quo. I thought there was two at the beginning of the month, but I don't remember what the other one was, and I was looking. Don't see them on there. So check them out either way. Quad Pro Quo, the double podcast of the month, which is kind of fitting because there's two couples that are, diving into everything that they have going on. They just hit season 3, episode 6, and it's called Fuck Boots, a.k.a. Bandits. Join Tammy and them where they discuss the bandits and answer questions like Billy Bob or Bruce, Canada or Mexico. And do you add sugar? Check it out, deluxeeditionnetwork.com. And also, Draft Top. I love drinking topless. There's Toby. Toby's got the double ones, and we were talking the other day how I had the yellow and black one. It kind of looked like the Batman signal / Wu-Tang, and I love it. So which ones do you have? You got the 2.0, and is one the lift? That's the 2 and the lift, right?
Yep.
What and which one do you like? The 2 better, right? You said.
What's that?
You liked the original one a little bit better, didn't you?
I like the lift.
Okay, the lift. I couldn't remember. It was one or the other. I love the lift. I love it.
These are also available in HD as well.
Mm-hmm. Huge. Dude, I didn't want to say dick. D was too obvious. And so what do you, like, if you're throwing out another D word, what else? I was going to say destruction, and then I was going to say digestion, diarrhea, but none of them made sense. But either way, check them out, drafttop.com. Links in the description if you want to click it. If you don't, that's cool too. I don't care if you drink topless or not, and you can drink your top like Yuban before the show. He was talking about some of his body parts potentially being topless, and he could be topless while topless. Draft Top and code Beard Laws might work, but either way, I know the link does. And that's all I got for this. That was fun.
These voluptuous man boobies would get me at least 3 community guideline violations if I went shirtless.
Yeah. You think so?
100%. Oh yeah. I mean, especially if I shaved off the chest hair. Immediately banned.
Are you feeling somewhat self-conscious today, Yuban? Because that's
today.
2 mentions of your own man boobs in a matter of like 5 minutes.
Well, he just brought up that I was talking about a certain part, so those people didn't know what the part was, so I was just bringing it back.
Oh. Are you okay? What happened today? You want to talk about?
Yeah, what happened to you? Who hurt
you know
you,
what? I got bean dipped 3 times today, I think is what it was, and just really making me feel self-conscious about the
you guys somebody do this?
Bean dip? Where you just
is that bean dip?
When you get the boob.
Bro, I tell you what, I don't know what it is about male culture thinking that going up to somebody and like going like that on their nipple is like a smart idea. I'll kill you. It's I think Richie watched it happen at the meetup. Somebody came up and did it, and I throat punched him. And I was like, I am so sorry. It was an automatic response. And they're like,
I always do like a 3 Musketeer like sword swirl. Like I get their hand and like swirl them away like a defense, like wax on, wax off type of shit. Watched a lot of Miyagi when I was a kid. But every time so my wife tries to go and get me every once in a while, I'm like, and she's like, ow, you're fucking aggressive. I'm like, don't come at me, bro. That's a sensitive area. Don't touching these fucking pancake nips. Get off me.
Yeah, there's a couple of parts that we're trained to protect. For some reason, it's the nips and it's the balls. We are adapted.
Do you guys guard yourself whenever you walk by one of your buddies? Like, say, if you're like holding the door open for them and everything, do you guard yourself?
100%. Not even 80%, 100%.
Yeah, I'm like every time. And everyone's always like, I'm not going to hit you in the nuts. And I'm like, until I let my guard down, then you will.
You're like,
Every time.
aren't you though? Aren't you? Are you only saying that because I'm guarding myself?
I even do it around women. Whenever like people in the hotel, like whenever I'm opening the door for everything, I'm like,
I don't guard myself because I dare you.
My God, you've been
Because I don't I don't have the reaction that most guys have. I don't go and grab my stuff and start throwing up and stuff. No, I see red. I'll fuck you up.
It's the same. It's the same reaction as I get if you do that to my nipple. Like
I will squirrel jump you, climb you like a tree, have you looking for your nuts. I'm telling you, I'm going to mess you up.
Yeah.
Don't touch my nuts.
I mean, the workplace environment that I have is we don't have HR, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be working there. But constantly like used to get hit in the dick all the time. You just walk around, boom, get here, like, oh, and then you just get them back twice as. That's just the rule. It was just what you did. But
it's a big thing in the military too.
Yeah. So I mean, so even whenever women walk by, like I said, I'm going to guard myself. But I'm haunted with my PTSD of this guy I used to work with would get his thumb. So as soon as if you were bending over doing anything, he'd fucking try to stick his thumb up your ass every single time. Yep. And so one of these kids was younger and like 20. When I say younger, he was 20, but he fucking lifted this kid off the ground by getting him. And still to this day, I'm looking over my shoulder. I was like, you will not, I know I'm a husky boy, but you will not attempt to try to get me off the ground. No fucking way.
So you hear that, Toby? Now he's a husky boy. He's been talking about his man tits. He's husky.
God damn, I always say I'm a husky boy.
I'm telling you, man, somebody hurt this man today, like heavily, and he's just he's just not willing to tell us. He's got that toxic masculinity trait where he doesn't want to tell his friends that he's hurting. It's all right. We can tell by the clues you're giving us, man. It's okay. You can open up to us. We're your friends here.
Actually, I received a couple compliments of people saying, "Hey, have you been losing weight?"
Let's go on to the next video.
So, I got compliments, but I always tell them too. I'm like, I'm the fattest I've ever been. Even if I've lost 20 pounds, I don't let people give me compliments. Fuck you and your niceness.
Fair. I mean, I was listening to one of the shows today, and this is just a quick story about people being fat. Though it was Bert Kreischer. He was talking about how he just got back from having his liver drained or some shit. I didn't hear a lot, but he had to go have a procedure, got the liver drained, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! At what point?
I wonder how that happened.
Yeah, at what point do you maybe want to pump the brakes? But if you got all sorts of money, then I guess you don't have to quit and take a break. But he was saying how he went to this doctor. He was talking to some guy, and he's like, "No, I'm telling you, the heaviest I've ever been is like 250." And he's like, "Well, if you're not weighing yourself every day, you were probably like 275." He goes, "The heaviest I've ever been was 250." He's like, "Yeah, on the days you weighed yourself." And he went down this rabbit hole, and then all these people were talking. They're like, just because you're saying this, add 10 to 20 pounds. That's the heaviest you've really ever been. Was that in your house?
Was that me? Or who was that? Was that me?
It wasn't me.
It sounded like you, Yuban. I don't know. And the way you reacted, I was like, holy shit. Somebody now know what it is. There's some kind of ghost at his house.
It was the Mario poster.
Oh yeah, Mario dropped.
Oh shit.
I was like, you guys are talking about being fat now.
Poltergeist.
Yep.
I was wondering. I was like, damn.
Run it back. Let's replay that back. Watch it happen live, and we'll see. We'll debunk it. Go debunk it. You know what they do on those shows?
Of course, my big ass head is blocking the majority of it, so we won't even be able to get to see it.
See, now he's talking about how big
that could have been what knocked it down.
Son of a bitch! You know what?
Let's just move on to some videos so he can stop self-depreciating.
My big fat dick was in the way. Fucking
my big fat D, my diarrhea. All right. Speaking of big fat nipples, this video was sent in a bunch. Maybe it has nothing to do with it, but it kind of does.
If somebody say something I don't like, slap. If somebody look at me a way I don't like, slap. Somebody breathe too hard around me, slap, slap.
Listen, I don't say everybody needs to wear a bra, but she definitely needs to wear a bra.
Oh yeah.
Excuse you? Free the nip. I've never been jealous of the alien from Toy Story.
Gloves on them things, man.
No shit. I mean, what the left one's named Rocky, the right one's Balboa. Fucking it's insane.
Fucking Rocky and Apollo working together over here.
We used to have a lady at our local strip club that she was called the Big Bopper because she was a big old lady with some big old personalities, and she would get you on stage and beat the shit out of you with her 40-pound titties.
40-pound.
Oh, it had to have been that thing. You think my fucking? I'm not gonna say anything. It's the size of my head, which is.
How many letters in the alphabet does that bra size have?
It had to have been a J.
Like a Z top.
Oh, is that where they got that from?
Maybe they were into some double Z's. I guess I don't know.
Instead of she's got legs, it was she got
Yeah,
boobs.
she's
They're like
got
it's too obvious to do that. But yeah, that one was sent in the most of any video this week. It was that one. It was that one.
I would say the very first hit is what got me. As soon as I see it go and it was gone, I was like, God damn! All right.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be another boob one that I had sent you recently with people working out. I thought it was that one. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but that one was as well.
His tits definitely were full of violence, speed, and momentum for sure. Because they've called the cops on them already behind me. You can see that
that wasn't
epidemic.
the Tennessee version of the soundboard. That was real life. No soundboard needed. No,
probably some of the lights behind me.
Man, there's been a lot of action where we are locally. Cops, all sorts of crazy motherfuckers doing crazy things. There was a dude, and it might happen where you guys are. We're a pretty small community, but apparently some guy got out on some new law, like Reform Act or some shit. Was apparently a fucking pedophile. Was fucking harassing everybody. They couldn't get this guy back in. Then he just decided that he was going to stab a teenager, and just cut his chest open and killed this poor kid.
The world's falling apart.
Fuck.
Which. That kind of stuff doesn't usually happen around where we're from, but and then the same day that happened, some guy that was out shot at his ex-wife or some shit, hit her in the neck, was missing in the woods. They tracked him down. They went running. They sent the dogs at him. He shot the cop dog, and then the cop shot him. Thankfully, dog and all the cops are good. That guy, not so much. All happened like pretty much the same time, same area within hours, and we're like, what the fuck is happening in our small little town?
God,
meth.
M. Night Shyamalan.
You thought the meth was there, but it's everywhere.
The jail around here has a revolving door. They go in and come right back out.
It's crazy. Crazy. What with that, sometimes with that stuff, there's an ER trip. This one, 2 ER trips, 1 day. Trip, pun intended. Oh, shit!
You gotta get a scooter. Get off of them crutches, girl.
Hold on for a second. You can't fucking say like gotta get a scooter like you're not gonna fall off of it. Like it's the one thing we watched you do.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you're less likely to do it if you ride it responsibly. I was not. I was going over the speed limit, and I hit that salt and that ice. It's a deadly combination. And I didn't have to go back to the doctor though. I just had to swallow my pride and pray that it wasn't on security footage, and it was. There is no God.
If that woman had not opened up that glass door, that would have been Smash City. You would have heard it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There was that would have been perfect. There was another video that was sent in, and I can't find the damn thing, and it was the same thing. It was somebody tripping into a fucking. I could have swore I put it on there. God damn it! I might run that back. But yeah, it was a husband and a wife. Toby, I think, might even sent it in.
It's the one where the wife just like you don't see anything at first, and all of a sudden they come like shuffling across like they were drunk, and she just walks. I mean, like they had their whole essentially the story of the video is they'd gone like 23 years of living in the house without any kind of screen door or anything, and then one day they just decided, hey, we're gonna put one of these screen doors in with the glass in it. And she just goes walking up to the house and I mean hard. Like you see her whole head go like that. And the husband loses it, like absolutely loses it. And he's like, I'm gonna go watch this on the camera right now.
I'm gonna upload it right now. If you guys give me 2 seconds, I just found it. We're gonna upload it in here. We brought it up. We got to show it at this point, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I think that they should have trimmed it a little bit more, but for all I know, they're part of that new Creator Fund beta, so that has to be over a minute.
Yeah. So this is I'm gonna come in the studio, but I need to kick myself out if it brings me in. Hey, there's my phone.
Dude, it's like this, bro.
All right, let's do the thing here. Let's upload it, and then we'll show this here. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hopefully, it's worth the hype for all the weight that you guys are making. I could have swore I put this shit in here. I guess not. Here we go. Yeah, it's 1 minute and 30 seconds, like Toby said. Maybe they were just trying to hit that new. I think these two based on the vibes, they're not
They're-
looking for that creator beta program.
No, bro, they're plastered as well. Like I have no doubt that they're both just drunk off their ass.
What state you think?
Ohio.
Okay. I want everybody else. We're gonna watch this. Guess your best state. Starting meow.
Come on. We have to watch this on camera. Come on. Come on, we gotta watch it. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, her whole head just snapped back. She was like, oh.
Maybe it knocked some sense into her.
I don't think so. And I just love he comes strolling around, no shirt on, holding a beer in his hand. Just
Yeah.
You think Ohio? I was thinking originally Florida. But,
Well,
I
I mean,
I don't think so.
I'm with
Florida.
Jester. It's got to be somewhere near the Southwest, I think, based on the architecture.
That's what I was looking at too. I was gonna say Arizona. Judging by the old guy just being shirtless out there that time of night, it's got to still be hot as fuck. I'm going Arizona.
I don't know about where you guys are, but today the temperature was dropping, but the heat index kept going up. When it was 97 degrees, the heat index was 105. It dropped down to 92. Heat index jumped up to 121. We had a 78% humidity with an 82-degree dew point.
That was yesterday here.
Fucking kill me. The inside of my house was 87 degrees.
It's
Yikes.
been brutal here. It was 75 today. It was glorious. God, I loved every fucking second of it. Windows were open because we were hot for like 3 weeks in a row, like over 100. It's gonna be 100 again next week, but we are enjoying the fuck out of the 75.
For people that are getting like low temperatures right now, I'm very happy for you guys. My parents right now are getting extremely low temp, like they're getting nice temperatures, like 78 degrees. It's gorgeous out today. My mom was telling me, she's like, "Oh my God, it was so nice. We turned off the AC, we opened up the windows. There was a really nice breeze." Da, 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 da. And I told her, I said, "Yeah, have you seen the forecast for when I show up next week?" She goes, "No, why?" I was like, "Because I'm bringing fucking North Carolina with me. Your average temperatures are going to be 96 degrees with 100 plus heat indexes." She goes, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." And she's going to Nashville, so she doesn't give a shit.
Well,
That's
a lot of people
still
here
the
are
same thing.
Well, a lot of people here are assuming that summer's over just because it is reaching like 70-degree weather days. They're like, finally, this heat's over.
No,
with."
in the
I'm like,
South,
have
we
you
call
not
that
checked
fall
next
summer.
week?
Oh, we're still cranking it up down here. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
It's
Bro,
getting hotter and hotter still.
Yeah, in the
pumpkins
South,
are
if you
already
suddenly see like in North Carolina, Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, anywhere south of that, if you suddenly see temperatures drop down to like the low 80s, you start getting like that hope. Every year it happens though. It's what you call a false summer or a false fall. You call it false fall because it lasts for about 4 or 5 days, and then all of a sudden, like the temperature goes up by like 20 degrees, and you're like, motherfuck.
And
I
now
just
you
looked at
understand why people in the South get so upset when you start Thanksgiving and Christmas so early.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's still fucking hot outside. Shut up.
See, those are problems I don't have. I just looked all the way to the 29th of this month. The high is 72.
What's it like being God's favorite?
It's not. I mean, the lows are in the
Not. He shits on them in
51.
the winter.
And we're going to have snow before Halloween probably. And you guys don't know the price of fuel oil. That's how I heat my house. So $300 a month year round is what I pay to heat my house every month.
God damn.
So, I mean, yeah, there's that. You can't have the best of both worlds, apparently. But yeah, I have no segues for this. I'm not even going to try. So I'm going to do this one. The other one was How I Met Your Mom. I didn't say mother because there's a show like that. But How I Met Your Mom. Toby, Thank you for this. I laughed out loud. Fucking
I did
showed
send
everybody
some,
that I could.
I promise.
This one was good. This one, I couldn't use all of yours because I didn't have the foresight to say Toby's For You page, like I was thinking about with Yubans. And you only sent like 20 something, so it wasn't like a crazy week. And I'm not complaining. I don't want the D lemon treatment. But this one made me laugh. If you have a weak stomach, you might want to turn away. But either way, here we go. Could you imagine? Oh,
The worst is like you see her going, and if you catch it just at the right time, you see him spitting it out too. He's like, no.
It
yep,
looked like SpaghettiOs. If I could...
it did.
That's why you don't get
Did you?
in heavy kissing with really drunk girls, man.
Mm-hmm.
made my
Yeah.
fucking eyes water. It's so
You
gross.
think you even know what is it?
So do you think he's still hooked up with her?
think you didn't know it isn't?
Oh,
Is
he
he
got
your
a-
alligator?
Yeah, I got it. Doesn't even have pants, Barack Obama.
Yeah, I
Crystal,
think he's
yeah.
still smashed.
You think
I
so?
mean,
Smash. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
dude, I tell you what, she fucking owes him something after that. Something.
you can't-
I don't
you
care.
can't trust
Andy
the
around the
beater.
corner.
Shower.
Fucking, she owes him something.
Would you take a beater after that? If she can't take a tongue down her throat, what makes
I
you
said
think
a
she's
handy.
gonna... I know, but I'm just saying you said or something. So I'm just
Why?
saying I wouldn't take. And first of all, a handy. Why?
Handy, just give me money for the take my stuff to the laundry.
Yeah, just give me a to-go meal, like
I'll
or
do that
something. Like,
myself.
yeah, I'm the
I think we
expert.
could probably all agree women really can't do hand jobs.
No, they
well.
can't. There's
Listen, I
never
don't
been a
care.
good one.
And we have women in our audience, and you know what? You want to argue it? No, the fuck you can't.
It's just,
you don't.
I'm
you
sure
don't know
we're
how to
not
do
as
it.
good.
You're trying to fucking
sure it's
rip
the
it
same
off,
thing.
and it's not a twist off top either. So just stop. Just
Yeah,
stop.
I'm sure we're.
When you go, what you want me
as
to
good
play
as
it? Like,
y'all.
stop playing with it. Like, don't do
Yeah.
that. Just don't.
Yeah, friction hurts.
It does. And what's up with the grip? Like it's so loosey goosey, then it's super fucking tight. Like you're trying to pop a blood vessel. Like
Yeah.
stop.
Giving
Jesus
us hand
Christ.
burn. How do you get hand burn? Like that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. And how are you getting tired after 2 minutes? There's times
we
where I'm
do that-
sweating like crazy. Where there's times like it lasts forever, and there's other times where I'm beating records. That's not the
Right.
only thing I'm beating. But
allegedly. I mean, you kind
He
of went
goes
down
until it
a couple of
starts
weeks ago.
shooting dust.
Depends. Did I just hear my wife walk in the front door from work? I'm going for a record.
that's right.
What was I going to say?
As soon as you see the car leave the driveway, and you're like, I always wait 5 minutes because I'm like, she's gonna forget something. She's gonna forget something, and then I'm like, and she's all right. There we go. Time to have some fun.
Yeah. Do you think that they try to do it so bad, so intentional that they're like that you're just like, nope, don't want that again? Or do you think they're just that bad? Because I mean, I pulled that move with laundry where I'm just like, I'm terrible at fucking laundry. I can't do this. You mess it up a couple of times, you're done with the laundry. But I tried. You think it's one of those
No,
moves,
it's-
like fucking head games?
That's not true here. The wife will still entrust me to. She'll be like, "Can you do a load of laundry today?" I'll be like, "Sure." I mean, we all know. Shit. Here's the thing: I'm not allowed to do laundry because I separate laundry by colors. Like all the black and grays go together. All the colored stuff goes together. Jeans by themselves get washed by themselves.
You said
What's wrong with that?
collars. You said collars. I just
No, I
want to
said
point that out.
colors.
I thought I heard collars too. My brain went that
You
way, and I
can-
was like
you can watch it on
when's the
the-
I was like collared
It is-
shirts.
That's what
But
I was like.
I thought that's how you're supposed to do clothes, though. That's how
Technically, it is, but
Okay.
that's not how my wife does it. So it takes more loads of laundry for me because when I separate out the loads, I've got like 5 little loads, as
Mhm.
opposed to just like, oh, we're gonna take half of this and just throw it all in the laundry machine.
Sorry,
So
every
many
time
out
you
of
say
context.
loads, I'm
Me
laughing.
too. Me too.
I know,
I see you too.
The 5
know,
little
It's
loads.
like,
You're like the little engine that could.
I was like 5 little loads. Yeah, I remember that text message. I got 5 in. I'm done.
and don't get me
It's
wrong,
9.
like the way the laundry turns out when the wife does it is just fine. There's not, I mean, colors don't bleed or anything like that. It's just I have a very specific way of doing it, especially with the military, because if your colors do end up bleeding and like your shirt changes color or something like that in the military, well, now you gotta go buy a new shirt. You're not allowed to have, multicolored shirts and shit like that.
I could see that being frowned upon. Plus, I mean, maybe it's easier to put away. Is it easier to put away? I don't put away the laundry either. I'm one of those guys that just live out of the laundry basket, and then it goes in from a clean one to a dirty one when it's done.
It usually makes smaller loads, which are better on your dryer mainly.
Oh. Did you know that? I mean, you guys know this. You guys
And
have
they'll
the
dry
internet and
faster.
stuff. I saw somebody for the first time that had one of those machines that is the washer and dryer all in one. They just throw it in, it washes, and then it dries it, and then you're done. One.
What?
So you don't have to have the washer.
Fuck did
Yeah, they
you
make
just
those.
say?
They make the units that are a washer, like it's one unit. I've never seen one. I saw one, and they're about the same
like
price as buying
It's
both,
like that
but it's one.
microwave that's got the retractable tray on it. You guys remember ever seeing the video? One guy said, "I went to go find, I went 2 Lowe's." He was like, "Hey, I'm looking for this microwave." He's like, "Sir, you can't afford that microwave." And it's a black guy. He's like, "This man had the audacity." He's like, "Listen, I know what I look like, but that doesn't mean just show me the microwave." And he goes, and this man was right. I had to apologize on the spot. That microwave was $3,500. He goes, right skin tone for that microwave. And he's just like walking away.
But yeah, they make those are like anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000 depending on the brand and whatever else and the sizes and all that stuff. LG has them. All these other companies. Yeah, it's just one.
What
They have-
sorcery is this?
They have the one that folds the clothes too, but you can only put like 6 shirts
What?
into it. Yeah, there's a machine.
That's
that
it. That's it. Mankind's over. We've made robots, AI. Now we got them doing our goddamn laundry. We're in trouble. We're in trouble, folks.
Yeah, the
Yubans not
Panasonic
right
laundry
because he's going
robot.
to use them for other purposes.
I was going to say
Try to
this.
fuck it.
The toys are about to be exquisite. It's going to be. I'm ready for the future.
I did hear an article that apparently scientists have, and they had to be fake. I just saw the headline. And I was like, man, I got to bring this up at some point to Yuban. That apparently aliens are unfuckable.
I saw that video.
Was it a
Whatever.
video? I didn't know if it was a video or an article. It has to be fake, right?
It was a video that had the article in it from like 2021 or something like that, and it looked like it was a fake news thing. Yeah, they're saying the aliens are unfuckable, and I'm like, challenge accepted.
I was gonna say they said that about you for a long time, but apparently you're fuckable. You got a couple kids, allegedly.
I think they're mine. I don't know. If
I mean, maybe not anymore because of his fucking man titties, but
yeah, and that big
I
head.
know. The toddler keeps trying to go back to he's trying to resort back to breastfeeding. I'm like, listen here, Benjamin Button. Wrong way.
Yeah, you can't milk me.
Yeah.
you can try
you
that
trying to
again
cough up a hairball?
when you get married.
I see my cat just over there hacking a hairball. I'm like, that's gonna be you if you try that again. I wouldn't.
Jesus. Oh, that's fucking funny. Shit, I don't even know. I'm just gonna randomly click this one because we haven't done anything about farts or poop.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Could you imagine Yuban coming home all twisted after dart night, stoked to throw in like a hot pocket or something, opens it up, just a wave of just fart right in your face. Do you get hard? Do you throw up? Are you happy? Are you sad? What happens, Yuban?
First of all, I'm like, who needs a hot pocket when she just delivered some hot pocket dust right into that bad boy? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that thing on 5 minutes and let it cook, and like, and I just want to get that musk of it, like a smoked salmon with some clam chowder. Absolutely, I'm ready for it.
It did sound thick.
It was moist. Oh man, I'm surprised the glass on that microwave wasn't fogged over because that had some moisture to it.
Sweatpants had no brown stains, so
That one came out the front and the back at the same time.
Yep. It actually registered a little bit on the Richter scale, I heard.
Toby, there was a video I want to send you that remember the Thanos one with the where the Infinity Stone was on the other person. There was like a male gymnast that did like a move and landed with cheeks kind of spread in a white leotard as well, and you just see the glowing, and I'm like, oh god damn. And I lost it. I forgot to send it to you. I wanted to so bad, and I was like, all right, after you make the first one, it's only fair that you make the second one. You know, I'm only trying to help out Angel. I'm trying to be fair, be devil's advocate. You know, gotta be Swiss neutral.
That's so nice of you.
I try. I'm a caring individual.
This speaking of that you were talking about no HR and stuff. I still can't believe that you sent me this video of you and your coworker. I'm just gonna play it.
The best part of that video was right after it happened, just the lighting hitting and just the rainbow being right over his head. That was, I mean, the unintentional, just magnificent effect on that. Loved it.
How many times did you watch that video?
Quite a bit. So I seen it, and then Toby sent it to me as well. And then I had, I think, 3 other people send it to me. I'm like, why is everyone sending me this video? And then I noticed the rainbow, and I was hoping he would show it so I would look very observant. But the truth is, I saw it a couple days ago.
I mean, were people just trying to tell you that you've got a stick up your ass or something the last couple of days?
Maybe, or I mean, it's definitely that my butt isn't as toned as that guy in them shorts. It reminds me of the guy that does the green screen things. You know what I'm talking about? I forget his name, but
the guy with the big like bubble butt. The big
yes,
yeah.
That's who I thought this was going to be originally, and then when it wasn't, I was like, what? But pleasantly surprised with how that turned out.
I saw a video of him. I don't know if it was a repost or a newer one, but there was a girl yelling at him or something, and then he was going down that extreme fucking hill on a skateboard.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
Now, did that girl look like the same girl from the airplane that I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker's not real? It looked just like her. It looked like the same chick.
Could have been a cameo.
Maybe. She did come out with her video.
She made
today.
some sort of video saying, calling herself out, that was me or whatever Gonzalez, and people are like, this is not the fucking same woman. I'm like, sure it is. She just has a shit ton of makeup on right now.
Oh, yeah, because she's trying to land a deal from it. That's the only reason why she's coming out. She's like, look at me. It's a really embarrassing moment for me. I was like, as you're all dolled up. And like, people are kind of past that video now. Now you're like, oh, now I can come out and maybe get some fame out of this. Too late. You should have done that the very next day. Amateur move.
Yep. Know what? It just blows my fucking mind, and we've all seen it. I guarantee it. Is the fucking pickle shirt, the shirt that has all the different kinds of fucking pickles on it. Yes. That went viral on TikTok. I looked yesterday because everybody was talking about it. Even people at work I overly heard. Guess how many? They're the crew neck long sleeve shirts, and it just has 12 to 15 brands of pickles. Every brand of pickle you can think, and it's the actual brand from the Clausens to whatever else. They're on. That's all it is. It's just pickle jars on the shirt. I looked last night because I've heard that they've sold a ton of fucking shirts. Take a guess how many they have sold in the TikTok shop.
2.7 million
sales. Oh no, okay, that would be a lot.
I'm gonna go,
and they make them themselves, from what I've been told.
45,000.
Okay, well, I guess it's not that shocking. 18,000. They had sold at $44 a piece. That's over 750,000 or something like that in gross money. Even if they're, I mean, usually with those sales at $44, they're at least marked up 40-50%.
I would look surprised, but I watch people spend exorbitant amounts on AI NPC lives and lives where people are like, I'll rate your profile picture. So people buying dumb shit and spending their money on dumb shit on TikTok fucking does not.
Well, what I think it is TikTok's giving those $50, $60, $100 whatever coupons out.
Yeah.
To get them in there. So I think people have just been taking that, getting these shirts for free, and TikTok's essentially paying this creator all that money. And I mean, so I looked at it, was 18,000. No joke. Her video came up 5 minutes later, maybe 10 minutes later. I looked, another 400 were sold in 5. I mean, it's still going. And then people that are in the t-shirt business are making jokes about it. Lazy Butt Club, they did that, and then they ended up selling like 5,000. Like, just because they're using sounds and clipping and stitching from that original video. It's fucking wild. Could you imagine almost doing $1 million in sales in like a week? And they showed the stacks of receipts, the amount of, they had to have a garage full of shirts sent in to be able to go through, and they're using the digital transfers. So they're there, put them on, heat press, package, ship.
God damn. Well,
yeah, they
have you guys ever seen the Harry Potter one yet? Has that popped up on your feed?
Oh yeah, where they and it, like, shoots the little paper flame thing out.
We got it. That was what my wife wanted.
That's been around for about a year or so, though.
Yeah, but that's been highlighted on the TikTok shop like crazy. And so I used my TikTok coupon, and we got that bad boy, and it is fun as fuck. I'm going to try to light something fancy with it, and because I have to do a video to promote it since I got it. I don't have to, but they encourage you to do it. So I'm gonna see if I can violate some community guidelines.
I purchased one thing from the TikTok shop just because, like, I got the goggles, dogs, and I got a note in the mail that says, "Sorry, it's taking so long. We're still working on your order," and they sent like this super tiny little note phone. And then they marked the delivery as complete. And there's no way for you to contact the seller on TikTok Shop.
You should have gotten an email. And the only reason I know that is because Yuban bought a shirt. Because Yuban bought a shirt off me, but apparently I had it to ship via platform, which means TikTok. So I would have had to pay the shipping via TikTok. Then they get notifications I can mark it shipped. But since I physically made it, that I couldn't mark it as shipped because I clicked the wrong button. So he's getting all these emails saying, didn't ship. And he's going, ha, 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 but as he's wearing the shirt. And I opened 3 different tickets with TikTok, and they're like, no, we just can't change it. I'm like, you created this fucking software in this store. What do you mean you can't change it? So
I just think it's fucking super dirty that somebody can mark that a package has been delivered because they sent something to say that, hey, we haven't been able to, and I still haven't gotten it. It's been another 2 weeks. So
yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah, so I'm right at the verge of being able to not refund anymore, but I'm thrown in for a refund. I mean, that was $35. So
yeah,
absolutely.
That's shitty. Fuck those guys. I've been seeing these dogs, these smaller dogs in these outfits. Like one was like Chucky, and as they're walking, it looks like Chucky's coming at you. Mm-hmm. One was a UPS driver. One was FedEx. I don't know how those landed on one of the For You pages, but man, those make me laugh too. Fuck, it's funny.
Those are good.
Okay. This is a little bit of a longer video. It's a 2-minute video, and it is fucking worth it. It is pretty fucked up. Definitely has to be somewhere in Kentucky, West Virginia, something. But so you have 2 minutes. Get through it. It's fucking funny.
Oh no! It gets worse!
How? Dear William Jordan and EPB, I'm afraid I have a devastating dilemma for you. I'm currently house sitting for my parents whilst they're away on holiday for a week. On the first night, after a few glasses of wine, I got under the bed to plug my phone charger into the wall. There I found a very pretty shoebox.
Oh no, don't look in the shoebox under the bed.
Oh, I don't even know if I can read this.
Why would you bloody look? Why?
Imagine my shock as I opened it to find my mother's very large and realistic battery-powered boyfriend. Hindsight is great, and I know now that I should have left it there, but my curiosity would unfortunately get the better of me. Being alone and horny, and also quite impressed by the XL veiny monster I had in my hands...
No. Oh no! No, she did not use your mum's dildo. Tell me you had. Tell me. Well, please.
People are disgusting.
She did not.
I gave it a wash, turned it on and slipped it in. So not to go into too much detail, all I'll say is the beast was amazing. It hit all the right spots. Upon closer in...
Oh no! It gets worse! How? How does it get worse? She's using her mum's dildo, for Christ's sake.
No!
What? What?
The only markings were a faint name on the base embossed in the plastic. It read, "Clone a Willy."
Oh no.
Turns out I've been getting the best orgasms of my life from a replica of my father's penis. How am I meant to proceed from here?
I think we're done.
What's your advice? Regards, Melissa.
It's been a great 5 years.
Yeah.
This is it. We've peaked. I'm actually speechless.
Melissa.
I have been sent that video 6 times myself.
Yeah. How many times did you watch it through?
Every time. No joke. It's still funny to me.
It is hilarious, but holy shit. Do you think it's real?
No.
No way that happened, right?
I don't. Nowadays, yeah, sure.
That's probably happened.
I guess. I mean, you don't really know. I guess. It's weird. Let's not be honest, but it's got to be even more weird if she continued to use it after.
Or if she's like, can you clone another one?
What do you mean you hope it's not real, Jester? It is real. That show gets letters sent in from actual people confessing shit. That's all that show is. That's why it's called what it is.
It's true. It just, fuck. I mean, you'd have to have a pretty wild imagination like Yuban to probably come up with that story, but
not gonna lie, that person. I mean, if you're able to just conjure up that story, you should be writing fucking sitcoms.
Right.
True.
Well, and you know, I would just at the end of that, I'd be like, I'm just joking. I didn't wash it.
Imagine bringing that up at the next like Christmas or family gathering.
Oh God.
Would you?
I mean,
Thanksgiving.
I mean,
How
I'm getting ready-
spicy
I'm
do you
getting
want
ready to-
Thanksgiving to be? That's the question. Do you?
You
How
know,
spicy
I'm getting ready
do you
to
want
find
that?
out. I'm getting ready to find out how many of my relatives on my mom's side are prepared to be around me after not seeing me for over 20 years, because we have a family reunion next Saturday, and my brother and sister aren't going to be there. What I find awesome is my mom's like, well, I know that you said you were leaving Friday, but the family, we've got the family reunion that Saturday. So if you'd like to stay, I was like, oh, okay. So I'll go, thinking, I'll be going with my brother, my sister, mom, dad. My mom's leaving for Nashville. It's her side of the family's family reunion, by the way. Mom's leaving for Nashville. Brother's not going. Sister's not going. I'm like, I haven't seen any of these people for over 20 years. I'm not going to recognize hardly anybody. And they definitely haven't been around me for the most part since I joined the military. They're not going to know what the fuck to do with me.
oof.
Guess we get to see if I get thrown out of a family reunion, because that's going to be the odds.
Do it.
I mean, it's going to make for a good story or five.
My wife's going to send my dad her fucking phone number and be like, I need you to have me on speed dial in case he does something.
I mean, the rest of your family apparently knows what's going to go down, and they were like, I'm leaving the state. Your mom was like, I'm not having any part of this.
Oh, Toby's
Toby
going?
seeing
Oh,
the
no.
family. Yikes. I was going to try to, that's, I don't even know where to go from here. Let's do this one.
Let me show you what you're missing.
It's my fucking catalytic converter, isn't it? I knew it.
There's so many good stitches to that goddamn video right now. There's so many good stitches to it.
The one the chick that looks like Jim Carrey, I think that's probably the best one so far. Then is it teeth? Does he have a credit score? Just one little score? Does he have a credit score? That was a good one.
Does he have his credit score? Singular? Is it 8?
It is. She does look. I mean, a spitting image of Jim Carrey. Like it's uncanny at this point.
It is pretty
Dude,
wild.
there's a girl on TikTok looks exactly like Aliyah. Have you seen that fucking video? Dude, Taco did a reaction to her. He's like, no, she's dead. You can't fool me. She died. What is going on? Like, he's losing his shit about it. Like, it looks exactly like her. And of course, she's doing a dance to the
What if she did?
she's doing a dance to the Queen of the Damned soundtrack. And I was like, I mean, it's
Haven't seen it.
identical, bro. It's fucking identical.
Damn. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I'm gonna have to check that one out now.
Yep. I'm also going to have to. Intrigued. What else we got here? Did that one. Let's do this one. This one also made me laugh.
I'm like, oh my God.
Bro, did you see that steam?
Yeah.
I didn't the first time, and I was like, that was staged. Like that had to have been staged. Like how that person can't be that stupid. And then I saw the spoon drop and the steam from that, and I was like, oh, that was real.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. First
like,
impression looking at him never crossed my mind of this guy's not too stupid for anything that's gonna happen.
Fair enough.
yeah.
That's fair.
And the
You're like,
reaction,
hold up, something stupid's gonna happen.
100%. And the reaction was genuine. I mean, you can be a good actor. That was fucking oof. Because we've all had
It's
that
the whole
feeling.
reason I tell people never fry bacon while naked, man. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
First
good.
of all, who's still frying bacon? Put that shit in the oven. I learned that from Epic Mealtime, and I've never switched the other way.
What is it? 400 degrees for like 25 minutes.
So I do 400 for about like 18, kind of depends. But have you been doing the double cookie sheet now, where you put the cookie sheet on top of it? Oh man, the straightest, flattest bacon.
We have racks, so we set them in a cookie sheet on top of a rack that sits in the cookie sheet.
Oh shit! Okay, okay,
bro.
Dude, I went and I bought an additional Dollar Tree fucking cookie sheet just to have on top of this fucking thing for bacon every time. And now
in
I
the
have
oven, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I thought you said
that-
microwave, and I was like, "How in the
it's like-
fuck big is your microwave that you can put a cookie sheet?" I don't know why my brain said microwave.
Jesus.
I thought you said
I
microwave,
wish.
and I'm going.
And put a cookie sheet in the microwave to begin with, like not
That's what
just
I
the
was
size,
saying.
but that's metal.
And then Toby was like, "Yeah," and I put the rack on it. I'm like, "How big are?" Because I don't own a microwave, and I'm like, "How big are these fucking microwaves these days?"
I mean, my microwave is pretty big, but it couldn't handle a cookie sheet.
And then I'm like, you can set your microwave to 400. You're gonna run that goddamn thing for 20. Oven. Hearing is hard.
Well, I just got one of those little convection ovens or whatever, and
Yeah.
where it has like the air fryer in it too. Oh shit, that's been amazing. Though I don't know what it is. I don't mind the air fryer in a couple things, but they're like, "Oh, your fries will be done in 8 minutes." I'm like, "Will they? Will they?" Then I was like, because here I am 20 minutes later going, shaking. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, get done. I'm not sold on the air. Everyone else is like, "Oh, it only takes half the time." And I'm like, I've yet to see that. And I've used it for 4 years,
works
and
for
maybe
me.
I'm doing it wrong. Does it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Maybe are
You
you
put too many in?
overloading it? You can only put so many in.
No, so I mean, I had first we had before the convection oven, we had the actual air fryer that was just like a little small deep fry one, and even my wife, she's like, "Oh, it tastes great." And I'm like, "It's just soggy in some spots, hard in some other ones." Like, give
You
me
aren't
the
doing
oven.
it right then.
Yeah.
I just,
I got that thing down to a science.
dude, see, I even tried. So I figured with the oven, I was like, okay,
Dude, you can I can bring home, like if we order DoorDash, right? And we got some like extra fries that nobody ate at the end. You know how fries taste like shit once they go cold and stuff like that. You throw them bad boys back in the air fryer for a little bit, they taste better than they did when you got them fresh.
okay,
It's-
shit. Well, first of all, fuck you and your ability to get DoorDash.
Yeah.
Postmates,
one.
Uber Eats.
I don't care
Any
what
of
you get
those?
any of that shit.
Fiber
Damn it.
fiber internet. What else you want to flex on?
Fucking. Yeah, but look where I have to live to get it.
Not touche.
You
I
know?
mean, yeah, just for one time,
Like-
just for pizza to be able to be delivered to my fucking house, just so I don't have to travel. Because like the nearest pizza place is 20 miles, so it's by the time I get it, it's usually a 50-minute adventure just to get pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
Kind of relate.
Can you get pizza delivered to your house?
No.
Me neither. And the closest one to my house is less than 10 miles. They still don't deliver.
Oh, y'all gonna love this. They literally just built a Domino's like 2 block, like not even a block and a half down the street.
I love Domino's.
Yeah, but that's not
I could
pizza.
walk to it. Yeah, I mean you're true. But there's
We have
also a Pizza
Marco's.
Hut within walking distance. Oh,
we
don't
have
that.
we have Marco's and
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. That's in the rich part of Cleveland.
So I don't have delivery, but I guess I was mistaken. So the nearest pizza place technically is 3 miles away, but it's Hunt Brothers Pizza, which sometimes slaps. That isn't too bad, but it's not one that you can have every time.
too
What about-
inconsistent, right?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, the bread, the crust. I'm very particular with my crust, and that one tastes like they stole the shoes off of like old Air Jordans and was just like, we're just gonna put this in pizza. It is fucking tough.
Did y'all
Don't
say
like it.
Godfather's Pizza at one point?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Godfather's
Have y'all had
the
it?
best deep dish, man. The
Really?
best deep dish.
My mom has been telling me that forever, and I've never seen one here in the South. I don't know.
They've
if
got
it's
them
a
all
northern
over in
thing.
the Midwest, though.
Are they in the? They're a Midwestern thing. Yeah, she's from Michigan, so or not from Michigan. She lived there, but she praised about it, and I still haven't had one.
Yeah, never heard of that.
Like some of the best.
We used to have a place that would make pizza. They obviously had pizzas, but they would also deliver pretty much anything you wanted. So you could just be like, hey, but there had to be food, I think. And then I think they were just like, fuck it, we're making too much money. They would deliver beer as long as you were 21, smokes, anything they sold in their store. And they were also a bottle redemption. They didn't give a fuck. Pizza was terrible. I mean, I've had, you could probably, like you said, the Dollar Tree or Dollar whatever, go there, get a off-brand pizza, and it would be better than the shit they made. But I'll tell you what, being like 15, 20 miles from town and them delivering you as many 30 packs as you want, fucking bringing that back.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Damn. That's I've even put on like Uber Eats and stuff like that. I'm like, hey, tip you $25 if you come out here. And they're like, rejected. I'm like, God damn it, come on. $40, still nothing.
There's a place.
They don't make shit off of that. Trust me.
There's a place here in town that will deliver cigarettes, beer, liquor, and beer pong tables.
Yeah, we have that too. Not beer pong tables, but
yeah, they'll bring a beer pong table.
That's pretty awesome.
It's a party saver.
We can order Mr. Beast. Did y'all know that? He has food apparently.
Yeah, Beast Burger. It's actually
Beast Burger.
it's getting ready to discontinue though. I think they just quit that, or they're getting ready to quit it or something.
Apparently it goes through like Huddle House, which is basically an off-brand IHOP Waffle House.
Yeah. Ours goes out of
we can order it
Tuesday.
I'm gonna say they weren't terrible. They weren't bad. They weren't great. A lot of Cajun stuff on fries and whatnot, and the burgers had like a weird spicy stuff to it, but it wasn't bad. It was just different. The buns sucked though. The buns did suck.
I got nothing. Nothing delivers here.
I tried Beast Burger and it was through Ruby Tuesday, and it was same thing. Like I had the Cajun fries too, so I was like, "Ooh, I want those!" And it was like they were trying to imitate Five Guys, but it was like an insane amount of like Cajun stuff too. I was like, "Holy moly!" But like you said, like the bun did suck, but the burger wasn't. I mean, and it wasn't overly priced either. I thought it was gonna be like super expensive, but it was like about, I guess, what you expect. So it wasn't bad. But my kids are obsessed with Mr. Beast, so we got to get like the Beast chocolate bars and stuff like that. We got to try everything. And so when they announced like Beast Burger was going to close down, they're like, "Oh, Dad, what the heck?" And I'm like, "I don't give a shit."
Sorry. You can still get his candy bars and stuff though.
Yeah. Have you tried any of the candy bars?
No. No, but my son was begging for them one time from his mom while in the store, asking for these nuts.
Yep, that's what it was.
One of the bars. Can I get these nuts?
Well played, Mr. Beast. You guys said something about shitty burger rolls. It reminded me of this.
I like my burger buns like I like my girls. Established in 1937.
That's got to be fucking Yubans, kid.
Hell yeah. Little bastard made me proud.
Yep, about time. That's good. That's good. And he played it well too. Like I'm you're gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna do soft white. Nope.
Yeah. No.
Nah, that boy's got a plan. Because what does that make somebody? How old are they? That age?
7.
Almost 100.
Yeah.
So he's gonna find a rich
real
one.
lottery.
Yeah.
86.
86. So he's smart.
He's like, I'm gonna Anna Nicole my way into fucking victory.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yuban's getting excited thinking about it. An 86-year-old.
I mean,
man.
That's not longevity. I'm saying, guys, just 86 ain't that bad. I've seen some, like Betty White looked pretty good with all her makeup until she was 99. She was fuckable. So 86 is not bad.
Yeah. Better be quiet.
Raquel Welch is probably like the last like older woman I think I would have been okay trying to get with.
Yeah. Remember last time you were talking about Betty White, and then the Betty White stuff where it started falling off the walls and shit? You already had Super Mario fall off the wall.
That was
That
still
mask.
really loud for a fucking plastic little cheap ass frame. I don't know what it did, but
I
that
mean,
was.
Cuban think his place is haunted. The fly just went by. You just tell him it's
Mhm.
an orb. You get
Yeah,
an
I
orb
saw
going
the
by.
orb.
You're
the orb.
haunted.
Definitely an
I
orb.
did see that fly too. Fuck. This place sucks. I need to switch that up. I need to get a different spot. I'm gonna burn
Speaking
this
of
place
ghosts,
down.
Do you build that on top of a Indian burial ground or something?
Two of them.
Yeah,
Patrick
poltergeist?
Swayze's gravesite. It's just
Yeah.
a ghost. We make pottery together. It's weird.
It is weird. I feel like the only thing that can make a ghost video better is when a ghost wrecks a kid. I think it's the best of both worlds.
Oh yeah. I love that one. I love that one. That ghost said, "Your dad said stop running in the house."
Ghost
What
is
happens
like,
when you don't
Dad,
listen?
Dad, I already told you to stop once.
Yeah, you keep doing that, you're gonna end up down here with me.
That's great. That's great. Grandma just going, hey.
I think I picked up my grandma's attitude when people get hurt because every time like I used to get hurt, she's like, "Well, see, I fucking told you," and I'm just like, "Damn." Like you don't like coddle me or nothing. I was like, "Damn." So now whenever my kids run, like I'm like, "Hey, buddy, quit running. You're gonna get hurt." Like, "Hey, don't run," And the third time, you just hear, I'm like, "I fucking told you." So, every time, Nana, are you okay? Nope. I'm like, "Here we go." God fucking damn it.
I mean, at this point, you know if the kid's actually not okay or not. I mean, if there's no blood and a bone sticking out or something, they're okay. You don't have to. And you're just like, well, what you get?
I want to say and tell our kids we're even 6. Anytime they'd eat it, you would just cheer. You were like, yeah. And they eventually got used to just eating it and being like, yeah. Like, even if they're really hurt, they're like,
What's better than one kid getting wrecked? 2.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Oh!
Bro,
arm.
That was the straight heat. That wasn't that. There was no changeup. That wasn't a slider, bro. That was a 94 mile an hour fastball right down the middle.
No way the guy recording it threw it though, because there's no way I think you can span with the camera and throw that.
He had
hard
to have
that-
had he had to have had like a GoPro or something maybe on,
or a friend. Like, I mean, let's be honest. If I'm recording, I'm like, Toby, you fucking.
Listen, the
whip
last
it.
thing I'm going to do for you as a friend is reach around underneath your armpit and hold your phone up like this, bro. I ain't doing
No, but
it.
if I'm holding, you could throw one over my shoulder, fucking
I
right
got really
next to me.
excited.
Yeah, but you saw like the ball, like literally the whole time.
Oh, I gotta watch it again.
Play it
I
back.
heard
Yeah,
I don't
let's
think
watch it
anybody's
again.
opposed to it. Let's watch it again.
reach around.
Let's break it down. Every week we're gonna, and then there's the reach around. Yeah,
This
every week
week's
we're gonna break.
breakdown.
Yeah, we're gonna break down, dissect the video. This is it.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Oh!
I
That's
think he
it.
did it.
It is
He ripped
possible somebody else did it though, because it goes down for a
Well-
second.
That and with anti-shake technology on most cameras now,
Yeah.
when he goes to throw it. I mean, look, I'm not really throwing. I mean, I can throw it pretty tough, and I'm not really throwing. My camera's
seen you
not moving
ball.
that much.
I've seen you ball. That's like a 60 mile an hour, maybe.
I think it went down because he's at a trampoline park. He was right. Isn't that the way it went down? Because he's at one of those little Sky Zone things or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Which I would
Um,
love to go to one of those.
They are.
But you hear
fun.
the rip. Though.
Yeah, that.
But throwing the ball reminded me that we went to Branson this weekend and they have like a little kids area at Silver Dollar City. Shout out to them. Place is fucking
Hey.
awesome. White trash heaven, love it.
Hey.
But they have this little area where you can shoot like the little foam balls that have like the air compressed ones where like the toddlers and stuff like that. So I'm up on the 3rd story collecting all these and everything, and I'm just yeeting them at random people, just hitting them in the fucking dome. And I'm just, my wife's like, all right, hey, we can go and move on to. I'm like, well, I live for this shit. No, if I
Yeah,
because it kept
you
raining.
wouldn't be able to move me away from that spot.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
2 hours. I'm beat red giggling every single time because there's like workers that are dressed up like in 1860s attire and they're sitting there just going, looking around, and there's boom, boom, and they're like, and I'm always backing away, just. And there was old people that would try to sit down on benches and they're like trying to look at their phone, and I'm just hitting their phone nonstop. This old guy was
Fucking
looking
kids.
I
down.
would be the one leaning over the railing, yelling, "Get right!"
Dude. They had like this automatic one that was like, if you fed in this barrel, you could just hold the button. It would just automatically do boom, 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 boom. There was this guy sitting down on this bench. I mean, this guy was like fucking almost 90. And I'm just like, boom, boom, boom. And he was like flashback to Normandy. He was like, oh my God, it's happening again, and fucking he kept trying to get up, and I'm just fucking just getting him. Oh, that paid the admission alone. That was so fucking worth it. I couldn't even run one more ride. I'm like, let's just go home. This was it. So I had a fucking blast.
Imagine if we all met up at one of these places. What do you think? Would we get kicked out faster at Toby's family reunion or this Nerf City area? What that's a good bet.
I'm gonna say Nerf City for sure.
Yeah, they were definitely there. You could definitely do more damage there than at my family reunion.
Okay.
I mean, hell, we have rules that you can't get completely wasted while it's still daylight, and if you do, we just make you eventually.
Wait, are you talking about the meetup family reunion or his actual family reunion?
Oh, my actual family? Oh, we'd be kicked out of that first.
Yeah, no. I'm talking the actual.
Yeah. We'd be kicked out. We'd be kicked out of my family reunion way faster than that place. Way fast. There's a chance that as I walk in, somebody might just see me and go, no.
So, like, what if you introduce me like, hey, this is Yuban whacking off. What the fuck? Get the hell out of here! I'm like, oh shit, damn. All right, looks like I'm going to Bemidji. I'm gonna hang out with Paul Bunyan.
And then me and Richie pop out of the bushes that we were like snuck around at this party, and we start pegging all of the family with Nerf balls and fucking dodgeballs and stuff, and then you guys bust out the ones that you had.
Okay, we're not gonna hop over the fact that you said peg family and then you used the term bust. You said peg and bust in the same breath.
Yeah.
Was that
just remember Toby? Toby said 5 loads. It's been a dirty episode.
Many loads.
We've been talking about laundry, loads, peggings, farts, shit. We've covered it all. We've dissected it and broke down a video. We have nothing else to accomplish on the show tonight, so we might as well say our goodbyes. That's a show, apparently. I looked up. We did it. That was fun. All right. Let's do the thing. How about we come back next Tuesday? Do the same thing. And then the Tuesday after that, this Thursday, we're going to have another pre-recorded. It's going to be a premiere. If you guys want to check it out, cool. If not, that's cool too. You can watch it whatever you want. I might be in the chat. Maybe it'll be AI. Maybe I won't be there because soccer starts. We got caught into coaching again. So life is pretty goddamn crazy until next summer at this point. But either way, can't thank you enough. Go follow. They call me Toby too. Toby and Angel. Richie, do you want to follow anywhere? Podcast?
Yeah.
You don't really care about your social.
Jet Entertainment tonight.
There you go. It's everywhere. It's on the TikTok Talks, the YouTubes, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, everywhere you can find it. And then you got Yuban whacking off, still whacking off. He's even on Facebook now, guys. He's got a Facebook page. He's trying to get to 69 followers. So if all 69 of you might listen or watch this, go follow Yuban whacking off on Facebook. And if you're mad about it, I apologize in advance. But just tell him on all of his videos that it's my fault. Anyways, that's all we got. And anybody anything else?
I will not be here next Tuesday, so I apologize to the viewers in advance if you were looking forward to seeing me.
See you next Tuesday.
I see what he did there. I see what he did there. All right. I was going to put him on the big screen for that. I don't have the heart of me. So, all right. Check out deluxeeditionnetwork.com, Draft Top, and all of these awesome dudes. Can't thank you enough. See you next week. Bye.